Welcome to the Rising in Real Time podcast. Rising in Real Time is a living conversation among three women who are not only talking about healing, but embodying it.
Each episode is a snapshot of our collective becoming, the tender, the raw, and the radiant. Together, we rise through stories of ancestral remembrance, sacred ritual, and embodied freedom.
This isn't a show about being healed. It's a devotion to what it feels like to rise again and again in real time.
I'm Christine.
I'm Sia.
And I'm Shashetta. Let's get into it.
Yeah, Ceres came up big time with the Scorpio full moon for me. And yeah, helping my aunt as she's also a Leo rising, and helping her navigate because Cancer is in her 12th house. And so I kind of think we kind of talked about this. So helping her, and the full moon was exactly on her Ceres. And so helping her navigate that was like really, really potent. So I'm excited to see what it has to say.
That's so wild.
Yeah, I gave her a reading and it was insane.
I mean, you've been
Like looking
talking
at
about
her.
this reading,
Yeah.
but the fact that that is another aspect of it is crazy. So she clearly wanted to be uplifted in some way, some shape and form. And I was just sharing that, like, I've been really leaning into Melissa oil, essential oil. I use essential oils sometimes more than, I use dry herbs and teas and things like that, but I lean heavy on essential oils. And Melissa has been really helpful. And I remember an old school elder telling me that I needed Melissa. And I was like, I don't even know why. Like, why?
Right.
And here it is. It has come back. Like, and that was probably about, it's over 25 years ago. So now I understand. Like, it took me that long. I was 20 something when she told me I need Melissa. It was just like a general, like, oh, she read me real quick. But I didn't take it. I didn't just walk with it. But anyway, I'm sorry. She's shown up today. And
Go with it.
in the Herbal Astrology deck by Adriana Ayales, she has the card for lemon balm, which is the other name for Melissa, or Melissa is its scientific name. I'm gonna get to the reading part so I can tell you for sure. But yeah, the scientific name or official name, biological name, I don't know what the hell they call it, Melissa officinalis. And when she assigns planets or planetary bodies to each card, and so Ceres and Jupiter are the energies for this card. And I'm going to focus on Ceres because, I can focus on Jupiter, but that's not what we're doing right now. And it says here that, well, Ceres was, I think, Jupiter's wife, and Christine will confirm this for us. But Roman goddess Ceres rules health, agriculture, nutrition, fertility, our relationship to mother, the nurturance or lack thereof within family relationships, and our ultimate connection to Mother Earth. And when we've been talking about love and relationships and commitment and all of that, like, that's another relationship that we didn't really uplift, is like, yeah, we talked about the mother for sure, like a mother wound, but the relationship to Mother Earth, that really excited me. And like self, because I just feel like it's self as well, because we are Mother Earth, we're still planted regardless of whether we think we're not in the ground. We can't, you have to work hard to levitate. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody. I'm not saying there aren't people that can't. Right, possibly. So the guidance though was, give yourself permission to mother the deepest core of yourself. Listen to your inner child. Retrieve the unconscious parts of your past, forgive yourself, and liberate the inner child that has remained silenced. Lemon balm assists us in reconnecting to the gentle power of nurturance. Her soft and gentle touch reminds us to connect to the Great Mother in all her shapes and forms. The medicine of honeybee is here to serve you, prompting you to ask yourself, where can I soften and receive? How can I access my inner child? Access my inner child to access great wholeness. Honeybee symbolizes the magic of nectar, vitality, prosperity, and the great inner and outer wealth that is ahead. If we can lean into it, right?
Right. Right. So what does that look like?
Right. For me right now, especially, and the sun card showed up too, Christine. So this is like so much around. I see father stuff showing up. I see mother stuff showing up. I mean, the Mother Earth is also both for us, right? Like it's like she's a single parent to some degree, but that's because she embodies all at once, like the wholeness. And I'm still feeling like I'm in parts.
Yeah.
Like most of us are in parts,
Yeah.
working our way back to that wholeness. And so Melissa just helps me when I'm feeling like I need some extra support and not always able to verbalize because asking for help has always been more of a challenge for me. Being more like, I got it, I can do this, I'm gonna push through, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'm being reminded that you don't push through. That's dangerous, especially for us as Black women and ancestral and what that means. And yeah, so I'm complete for now. I'm gonna let Christine or Sia. I don't know, Sia, if you want to share like your relationship before Christine gets into the deep dives of Ceres.
Oh, so I have none. That is a part of my chart. That's a goddess I have not dived deep into. And out of nowhere today, I decided to pull up my whole sign astrology chart and I put in Ceres, like intentionally. I put in Ceres, Vesta, Medusa, Lilith, Juno. And I said, I'm going to slowly learn these energies. I'm going to work with these energies over time. So here it is. Spirit is like that horse energy, right? Of the year. Like, okay, right now, let's go. Like, you ready? Here we are.
Well, where is it? Where do you
Um,
mind sharing?
yeah, no problem. Ceres is in my second house of the whole sign, which puts it in the same house as all of those other planets because now it's like Taurus is the second house, right? So it has my AC, Ceres, Moon, Sun, and Venus hanging out there. So it'd be interesting to know what that energy is like. And there was one more thing I was going to say to you. Oh, you mentioned us being a part of Mother Earth and Gaia. So, a logical fact that I found out this week, I'm in the garden. So, a lot of the videos that pop up on my YouTube algorithm are about gardening. And that stoic, like old man voice comes on to teach you all about soil right now. And I'm listening. And they say that as you are a gardener and you're working the soil, you are partaking in quantum physics. You're shedding your dead skin, your sweat, your biology, your DNA is going into that ecosystem. And I want to say he said like a spoonful of garden soil has like more living things in it than like the world.
That's crazy.
Crazy, crazy. But now you are a part of that ecosystem, and everything that you plant starts to formulate, which I also learned from an elder this week. Roll your seeds around in your mouth or spit on your seeds when you plant them because they will feed off of that genetic coding in your DNA and provide more nutrients that you're lacking. So it's just to confirm like the things that we know, the things that we feel, knowing that we belong here, we are a part of Mother Earth, because in certain circles they'll be like, of course you are. But no, we are. We absolutely are. So I wanted to highlight that.
That's so crazy. You're like, and mic drop.
No, I was gonna say, Christine, take it away. No, I think that's so beautiful because knowing Siri's story, I see it so beautifully in each of everything that y'all shared. So I think this is the direction. So thank you for your guidance, Shashetta, in taking us here because I think it's extra potent knowing both of y'all's Taurus placements and in a week where Chiron is going into Taurus, which is very serious energy
Wow.
being that she is the goddess of agriculture. I feel like her energy is coming through and a big force in wanting us to build relationships with her as we, and as a healing modality as we enter this time of Chiron and Taurus, because Chiron and Taurus is this earth healing, is this earth wisdom. So it's like going and seeing, how can the earth support me in my healing? And a lot of that is through Ceres and her medicine. And to kind of reflect on what you shared, Shishetta, of, you know, having, this energy and I heard you what I was hearing in regards to the Ceres stories is having kind of like a conflict of letting
Yes.
things go
Yeah.
and wanting to be in control. And that's a huge part of Ceres' story. And it's so beautiful because we're be talking about the Venus cycle in the portal. And Ceres is a big part of that Venus cycle because she had to let go of her daughter in order to the underworld. That's why we have these seasons because when her daughter, Persephone, is with Ceres, who is her mother. We have spring, we have summer, everything's happy. Like Ceres is happy, her daughter is with her reunited. But when she goes to the underworld with Hades, that's part of the agreement that she made with Pluto and
Right. I
Hades.
remember that now. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's winter. And that's when we have the winter and the fall time and things kind of die out because she's not happy and she's, missing her daughter. And so you see the agriculture kind of wane, but it gets fertilized for when she comes back. And so a big part of Ceres in your chart can speak to where you might need to let go in order to also, with Ceres, is a very codependent relationship. She was very codependent to her daughter very codependent to her. So you could see how it was. So you can look at like that codependency aspect with Ceres in the chart. And so, yeah, those were a couple of things that was coming up to for me. And then in your reflection, Sia, yeah, it's like that composting. And when Persephone is in the underworld, you can think of that composting time. It's like she's given her DNA, her embedded of her soil to go into the underworld to do what she needs to do in the darkness, in the darkness of the soil to come back and bring new harvest. And when she's reunited with her mother, so that decomposting. Is definitely, I feel like, speaks to the Venus cycle in some ways too, because of that shedding of the skin and also the longing in some ways for the sunlight. And yeah.
We need to connect, which I haven't done yet, but I know because we're talking about Inanna and this is Babylonian Sumeria, and we're talking about, Persephone and Ceres is more Greek, Roman, and it's
Mhm.
like
Okay.
we need to see how they like, because we know it's similar stories that have
Mhm.
just been revamped somehow. It's crazy, but that's so wild. I love it. This is the stuff that makes me happy. It
Where's
doesn't
your
come all the
Ceres?
time. Mine, I think it's in Virgo.
You're opposite mine. Mine is in Pisces and it's conjunct my North Node in the sixth
Mm,
house or
mm,
sixth, seventh house.
Remember.
Sixth house,
I'm gonna
which is
tell you right
Virgo's
now.
house, in Placidus, and seventh house, which is whole sign, which deals with partnerships. So I see where that codependency with me, with partners and relationships have been so strong and prevalent, where once I let those go, and we talked about this a lot, it's like not focusing as much on our partners, but focusing on ourselves. And once
Yeah.
I focus on myself and release that codependency, so much more can bloom and
Yes.
can yeah, establish.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's in Virgo. It's in
Mhm.
Virgo. So it ends up being in my second house too when I do whole sign as well. So yeah, there's a lot there. There's so much there. That makes
Mm.
so much sense.
So much, because
And
in
it
that
also
second house is
Taurus's
Taurus
house.
energy.
It's
Yeah.
Taurus's
Yes, it's
house
Taurus
with a
energy. Yeah.
Chiron in Taurus. Like with all my Taurus placements pulling on it.
She's coming up for a reason.
Wow. And I mean, I know this, and it's like when we work, this is like cosmic weather, real time connection,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
literally
Connecting the
on the
dots.
spot, like like
Yeah.
blowing my mind. Like this is why studying this stuff is so insane and why it is so helpful. So okay, I don't want to take too much time. Saris, like I love you. We might need to come. Do we need to come back to Saris?
Why
I
do
don't
we need to come back? Are you a voice?
know.
No, not a
Why do we
really,
need to come
no.
back? We can lean into it. Why not? You brought it up, so let's lean into it.
Okay, all right. I
I
didn't want
mean,
to
yeah, because
interrupt. I was not
honestly,
trying to hijack. I feel like it's been a
no,
pull up.
no. It doesn't feel hijacked because
Okay.
honestly, everything we do, we live by spirit.
Yes,
Ashe.
exactly.
Ashe.
And
Ashe.
honestly, the conversations have more so been about preparing. Everybody has to be prepared for this Chiron and Taurus. This is brand fucking new.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And lead the way. So,
Girls. Sorry. Kristen, were you gonna say something? Oh, I thought someone said something. Oh my gosh. It's okay, so why I'm geeking out is because this is like my whole ass business, okay? So my first house, it's technically in Placidus, it moves into my first house. And so when you talk about codependency, I mean, like you know, I don't remember my dad ever living in my household, right? And so it's like this need to fill this masculine role or that that hole is like pre-verbal almost or pre-cognition. Let's say pre-cognition, understanding. Like I do remember like hanging with him and like spending time, but I was like 4, that's the earliest age that I can remember, or like 5, something like that. So that's first house energy. And I just think about codependency. I'm like, when we talked about, I was always looking for my opposite. Like I was always looking for, and then when I heard the word soulmate, it was like, oh, I'm looking for my soulmate for sure. But that still, made me attached to different people, because I felt like it was needed or I needed to be in a relationship with somebody, even if it wasn't a good one, even if it wasn't a good one. But you're still figuring it out, right? I was young, trying to do adult stuff. And it was like, why wasn't I just young? Why didn't I just be young? Just be young.
yeah,
Trying to grow up fast, fast. Um,
yeah.
so yeah. And so it's just a lot, And so when they say that we don't understand this Chiron and Taurus return because as a someone with Chiron and Taurus, it's because it hasn't been here since we were little. Up until 8, I guess, 7, 8. And so I haven't really taken the time to digest like 7, like those ages, but I had a lot going
Like
on.
Saturn cycles too.
Yep.
At 7 is my number. Chariot's my car. That's my life path. So 7, I walk with that energy. So absolutely. And so a lot, there was so much stuff, like in so many beginnings, so many endings, like all in that 7-year period. Like I
Mhm.
went through a lot in that 7-year, including like international move across living in another country and then coming back. Right? Like all before 7. It's like that's crazy to me.
It is.
So, I also know it's like that Saturn energy. When you walk with it, you can be more grown. They say old soul, stuff like that. And so now I'm trying to like reclaim that inner child who has felt like she hasn't had a voice. They said that it literally said the inner child that's been silenced.
Mhm.
And so I was talking to somebody about like the different variations of inner child too. And like we have different stages of inner child because, so like sometimes I talk to my teen self and sometimes I talk to, I don't really remember my 7-year-old self. Like that's who I need to go see. That's who I need to go talk to. Clearly.
Yeah,
Like
that's who's coming up asking for some
my
one-on-one.
7-year-old self. So I need to sit with that. Like I don't know what that looks like. I'll let y'all know. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're gonna
But
ask.
this is so beautiful. Thank you, y'all. I asked for help and y'all delivered so beautifully and so sweetly and so like just the way y'all do always, but like it's why I feel safe to be like, I'm coming here asking for help. Like, let me rehearse this 5 times. It's like,
Yeah.
girl,
Yeah.
just do it. It's like it's not that hard. You would think it was really, really hard. But
Mhm.
I've had to just had hold it together for myself because sometimes, I've been known to say that the adults weren't adulting, and I felt like I needed to take care of myself for a really long time.
Yeah.
I had to be my adult
Right.
when I wasn't an adult. It's like an adult with child thinking. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
makes a whole lot of sense when you think of
Adult child thinking.
And you carry that through all the stages of life, like you're
it.
carrying that super mature outlook of holding it all together.
But it's been informed by all kinds of things that still need healing and
Yeah.
looking at and deconstructing, decomposing, like the things that need to die, the things that need to wash off. I just wanted to highlight, I feel like the soil also has like a happy drug for us, right? Confirming, I'm
Dopamine.
asking for you.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. I don't have the exact language for you, and I'll look it up more, but there is
I have
something
heard it, but
about,
yes, we need to get it exactly. But yes,
right, being in the soil. That's why people are so meditative and happy there. You can't be mad in the garden. So, yes, it does do something chemically to you. I'll come back with it.
A
yes,
dopamine hit. I think I've heard of it as a dopamine hit for sure.
some happy, whatever the
Mhm.
happy hormone is that dopamine?
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Going
Then
off,
that's it.
going off, going off. I wanted to share that I see you fully in that. As you know, I share that first house Taurus placement. My son is there. My father was absent. Like I feel when you were speaking, like, yep, I remember that. Yep, I remember that. Like I know what it's like to carry the load. I'm the oldest child. Um, so when I thought my mom couldn't hold it together, my young mind figuring out ways to hold it together for all of us. You know what I mean? So I see you, and this is all a part of us healing collectively that father wound. Like we said that this was that year, and it's like through each of us, something's gonna come up that's gonna hit everybody. And it's like, here, take a look. Take a look. So I thank you for opening up and being vulnerable and sharing that with us because it came through as medicine for myself. So thank you.
Yeah, needed my sisters in real time. So
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And even Chiron's going through its own return right now, too. So, because when Chiron first was discovered, Chiron was in
Taurus.
Taurus.
Yeah.
So, thinking about even the cycle of healing for the earth, for
mm,
us, when we discovered it from this planet, it's a whole new way of being. And it's not surprising when the earth is crying right now. And the earth is calling for us to return to the soil. So many of us are going to the creating our own food, garden, making our own gardens. Like this is part of the healing medicine that the earth is requiring and wanting of us, to, there is the, Pluto and Aquarius, like evolve and change and all this technology that's coming through. But I think this Chiron and Taurus is saying like this is an antidote to some of that, is getting into the earth, and this is how we can be innovative with the earth as well. And you see the environmental impacts that these data centers are having on the land and on the earth, and it's like what can we do, like where can we tap into our own healing, whether it's conversation with that 7-year-old self, whether it's conversation with our fathers, whether it's conversations with our mothers, or reflecting and seeing the dependency or codependency in different relationships. It's like where, like with this Chiron return for not only you and some of the other placements, but I see it also as like Chiron's medicine is just like, hey, we need to reevaluate how we're looking at the earth. We need to
Absolutely.
reevaluate how we're
Absolutely.
working with the earth in order for our healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Chiron was a plant medicine person. He used the earth in order to heal himself. And so, again, just finding Chiron in while he was in Taurus, I think gives a special medicine for sure.
And I love the fact that we're also, it comes back to Virgo again because we're talking, having more contemporary conversations about Chiron being the ruler of Virgo. And so it's like, I just find this like double whammy. Like, it's like Virgo, but it's earth medicine. It's like
Yep.
the herbalist and the earth, literally, right? It's like the healer and all the things in the earth to heal with.
Yeah.
The
And that
blessing.
meditative, ritualistic practice of daily, because when you are a gardener and you have plants, it's an everyday work. You got
Every
to
day.
tend to it every day in a ritualistic, meditative way, which is very Virgoan, you know.
Mhm.
I love it. I
I
love
love
it.
it. Same.
Mm.
Same. It's crazy. Yesterday, was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. Sunday. Sunday. Boy, Sunday kicked my ass, okay? But I reflected and I was like, oh, I know exactly what the problem is. I had a late night Saturday and Sunday, everybody was home and everybody needed me instantly. And I did not go outside. I didn't go to my garden. I did no type of grounding. And I'll be honest, and I felt like I was kind of like the queen of grounding and doing a meditation. And no, something about going outside in that soil, it's a different type of meditate. Like the meditation is so different. The grounding is so different. Like I noticed how I come out talking slower and lower and just everything about me feels more relaxed in my nervous system. So to miss that, I was just soaked up in everybody else's energy. My projector self was just, I cut my finger. Like, that's probably why my phone is broken. Um, just like I was over my kid. Like I lost it on my kid. And my son was like, all I asked her if she wanted the donut. And I'm like,
Yeah, anybody could catch it, okay?
sorry, Luca, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Uh, so yeah, that meditative state, it's real. And it's also been coming heavy on me that when we're like this deep in it, there's a certain level of ignorance. You're not allowed it anymore because the things are happening in real time and they are happening. Spirit is living through us in real time. Like we feel it, we know it, we're doing it. So there's no leeway. We had time before. And I feel like when we had some astrological shifts, I don't know, was it Uranus? I don't know, Neptune, I don't know who. But somebody was like, yep, get your shit together because you know exactly what you're supposed to do every single day. And I feel that. Like we know the tools, we have to apply the tools every single day.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. And yeah, like application of the tools, which is very Virgoan. I think it's like taking information from the cosmos and bringing it into everyday practical ways that we can use it. And kind of knowing that. And yes, I feel the same way, Sia. It's like if I'm not connected or, have the earth around me, or have my hands in soil somewhere, I'm very disconnected. Like as a manifesting generator, I have to start my day with satisfaction. And a big part of that is just like watering my plants. That's why I have plants surrounding me in my office and in my space all the time because it reminds me and it calms my nervous system.
Mhm.
And as a Virgo who constantly wants to care for things, and sometimes what I want to care for doesn't need that care, whether it be like the toxic things on the screen, but I can remember, hey, I can care for my plant. I can just
Mhm.
go right over and just give some love to my plant.
Mhm.
Instantly calms your nervous system. I have them
Mhm.
all over, as well as like not only plants, like a simple crystal. Having them on your body is also earth wisdom. So if you are not able to go into the soil that day, like really having the crystal, remembering where it came from a mountain, rock, soil, wherever, just bringing that energy in with you because it's not going to be every day where we're going to be in our garden. That's not real and that's not realistic. But having the tools and, finding out what's unique to you that can kind of soothe um, and ground you back and bring you back to um, like that regular state, I think is things that we should experiment with and kind of flow with.
Absolutely. Um, yeah, yesterday, I was not in the mood to do anything. Like, I was like, you should sit at your altar. I was like, no, I don't want to. I was crocheting. I was in the mood to crochet. That's all I wanted to do. I was just going to sit there and crochet. I actually did eventually move outside
Mm.
and
Mhm.
sat in a chair in the sun with my feet on the grass, which I was very proud of myself for finally getting up. Like I did bio breaks, I did, eat some food, stuff like that. But for the most part, I was like, I kept asking myself, do you want to do this? I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to sit here and I want to knit. I was like, that's all I want to do. And sometimes it's okay to do that. It let
Oh
me
yeah.
remember. What'd you say?
So hell yeah, it's okay
Yes,
to just be. Yep.
yes. And not move. And thank God, like, Sia, I am finally at the stage in my motherhood life where I didn't have to get up for any reason other than my own. You get there. It's
Right.
not like, and I know Christine's saying, but I know, peace, she's very
Of her
self.
own time. She's like, why are you
Right.
bothering me? Did I ask for you?
Yes.
Like, are you okay? I want some company.
Exactly. So I love that for her. He's like, I'm
So
out
much for
here in the
me.
wild. Leave me be.
Okay. Sidebar conversation. I like this totally is unrelated. Sorry to interrupt.
No, it's totally
Funny
okay.
thing. Um, Jeremiah was at the basketball court with Peace, and this little boy was playing, and his sister was over there, and he's like, "Oh, do you like your sister?" And he's like, "Oh, you have a sister?" He's like, "Peace, what if you had a little brother or sister?" And she's like, "Ugh, that's disgusting. Why would I want that? Why
That's
would
my
you do
girl.
that to me? Like, don't do that to me." I would feel so uncomfortable. I feel like I told this story in another way before, but the fact that she's reiterating it, I'm like,
She's doubling
girl.
down. She's like, I have not changed my mind.
If anybody wanted to know.
Anybody wanted to know? No, that
See, and I love that because you know what? She knows herself. She is like, and she's not afraid to share it, to let everyone know exactly how she feels about it. Because that's not necessarily what you would expect for a kid to say. They might be like, maybe, but that's what I love about kids. Like if you watch any of those like bloopers where it's like kids say the darndest things or
Mhm.
kids will tell you like it is.
Straight up.
Especially a Sag.
Kids will be like, "Why you like that shirt?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did like it. What's wrong?
You always got that shirt on.
You always got that shirt on. I bet that."
Pray for me, y'all.
I'm like, I do?
My
Dang.
feelings be hurt.
I guess I like this shirt.
Like, you know, it ain't a lot when the kids say it.
No, because some of them are rude. That's like, some of them are just trying you. They're testing you to see. And I'm like, get out of here, you little.
Right.
Get to stepping. But anyway, yes, it is a beautiful thing to just be, and it's again, I don't always let myself be. And yesterday it was no choice. I was like, girl, there's no energy to do anything else. Like, you're gonna sit right here. You can do this. Move your hands back.
That's part of the Taurus medicine too, I think, no?
Yeah, that weaving, that like
Yep.
also like seeing something manifest literally.
Hmm.
Right.
The
In
longer
your
I do
hand.
it, I'm like, oh,
In
I
your
get
hands.
rewarded for it. Yes.
Practicality. Hmm.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, and I'm always just fascinated that we're just looping threads together, and you can take this long ball of yarn, and then it can be a sweater all of a sudden, or some socks, or like a hat. Like those practical skills, like that, like high key. I think those are necessary to practice
Yeah.
Yes.
because to be able to make things when you need it is also a
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
really
for
a
sure.
Yeah.
very great
Yes.
skill to have. And
Yeah.
I've leaned very far in that part of the
Hmm.
like manifesting or creation. I need to lean more into the gardening. Like, I have been getting this message for so long and I have yet to actually move on it. So,
You got orchids. I think you are moving on it.
well, I do have plants in my house,
Hmm.
but like,
Yeah.
actually like in the soil, like starting to think about learning how to grow food. And, I remember it was like, you don't know how to do that. She's like, that surprises me about you. Cause it's something that like, yeah, I want to, but having the capacity to do it, I like to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that, like you said, it requires a daily commitment.
It
Yeah.
does.
I enjoy switching it up, and that doesn't always work so well.
Mhm.
Plant babies don't like when you switch it
It's
up.
true. It's true. It's true.
You know what?
You could
I'd
do
encourage
something like
you.
this, like,
Yeah.
have a plant in your home where you got mint, a tier garden
Okay,
where
I'm
you
gonna try
just
that.
Herbs are
raise herbs,
easy.
mint.
Herbs are easy, but I
Mhm.
was gonna say, why don't you start with like some sweet potatoes or something like
I gotta
s-
figure out where I'm gonna do it.
a little
I'm gonna
a
have to get
little
like a box or something.
container, a
Yeah.
little they have grow bags on Amazon, 5 pound, 10 pound, like however. But I really, yeah, it's coming to me to just do one thing in a container and like something that's not gonna require everyday attention. You know what I mean? But it's gonna
Yeah,
require attention. Like you gotta get out there once or twice a week.
and check on it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it'd be a nice slow.
I need a gardening project. I planted flowers. Like, I do those
Yeah.
stuff, like not from seeds. Like, that's the thing. Growing something from a seed, I've never done that.
Mhm.
Outside of like, the first grade, grow like a lima bean plant type project. That's like the standard public school project.
Right. Yeah. It's still growth. Yeah, no, I
Thank
see
you.
it.
Yes. This is where
Maybe
I'm the
lemon
baby
balm,
still.
I think, is a great one too. And lemon balm came up in your reading in
It
regards to,
did.
Yeah.
and it's extremely easy. It's a
Easy.
perennial. It comes back in waves, and it smells so good. It's vital. You don't got to do shit to it. You barely got to water it. So
Okay.
lemon balm could be a really good one for you.
Okay. See? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Full circle. Right
Put it
back
on your little
again.
windowsill. Yeah, I love that.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna start at some point. At some point, I'm gonna do it.
And you know what also came up for me too? Like, in terms of like weaving and even just like the agriculture prep, Pallas Athena, she's big
Mm.
into like the counting and the weaving. And so I'm wondering how she plays in your chart because you're very much that strategic energy, like energy with beading and weaving and
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I don't remember where she is, but
Mhm.
she's fiery, I think. Surprise,
Mhm.
surprise.
and the energy.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is great. I feel
Yeah,
like we can leave here. This is
yeah,
like a spirit-led episode,
yeah.
so thank you for leaning into your spirit, asking for help, and
Mm.
hopefully some of
Thank
the
you.
things we brought in was
Oh,
super supportive.
absolutely.
And I
Oh my
think I'm
God.
gonna make some lemon balm sun tea today.
Yes. I'm gonna make
Ooh,
some. I'm wearing Melissa, but I am gonna maybe immerse. It's like immersion. Immerse
yeah.
myself in some tea as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join y'all. I've been making tinctures, so I'll add lemon balm to my
Yeah.
tincture list this weekend. Yeah.
Yes. Love
Well,
it.
y'all enjoy the lemon balm. Hope you enjoyed this random spirit-led episode, and we'll catch y'all in the next one.
See you later.
Take a breath, beloved. You've just witnessed another layer of rising in real time.
We pray this conversation met you right where you are and reminded you that healing is not a destination. It's a rhythm, a remembering, a return.
If something here stirred your spirit, share this episode, leave a reflection, or tell a sister who's also on her way home to herself.
We'll meet you again in the next episode. Until then, stay rooted and stay radiant.